The way I'm gardening, it's sort of in line with permaculture. And the philosophy there is that all God's creatures are important to the ecosystem of a garden. I use 0 chemicals on anything that I grow. And so when we were filming about these russet potatoes, Nigel noticed that we've got some holes in some of the leaves. So yes, somebody is eating a bit of this. And here's one that they really got some enjoyment out of. But the whole principle is that when you have a very healthy plant and it's growing abundantly, it can sacrifice a few leaves and it's not going to affect your harvest. So I don't try to, kill the pests. I try to grow enough to make up for it. Now, don't get me wrong. In my raised bed, I plant marigolds, I plant herbs amongst the vegetables because those will tend to deter some of the pests. But all in all, you just let nature be nature. So I want to talk about the importance of good soil. If you look at my 2 raised beds, this one, the plants are doing phenomenally. They're growing great. They're nice and healthy. This one, these poor squash plants are really struggling. The garlic is doing okay, but garlic is very forgiving of poor soil conditions. So in this raised bed, I used a very inexpensive, on sale organic soil that I got from Kroger. You can get it at other places too. But I layered that with black cow. In this raised bed, I used a more expensive organic soil and I layered it with mushroom compost. And you can see the vast difference in how these two are doing. So gardening is really a learning process. This is my 2nd year of doing a garden and I'm learning as I go along, but don't try to skimp on your soil. So Nigel and I were just talking because I had rooted some rosemary for him to grow at his house. And what happened, of course, we had all the drought condition here in the Atlanta area where he and I are. And he's watering it and trying, and then he had to go out of town. And lo and behold, as soon as he left, we had torrential downpours of rain. He came home and there's water in the pot, that deep. And the rosemary did not make it. I'll tell you, it's very humbling to begin to grow things, and it makes you appreciate what our farmers go through to bring food to our table. It's so easy just to grab things at the grocery store and not even think about where they come from or the effort that went into it or just the beauty of it, just how amazing and precious it is. So I think if we become a little more mindful about that, it's very interesting. I cannot remember off the top of my head the name of the Japanese researcher that would take water and speak words into it and then freeze it, and the crystals would make different formations. And when you would speak words that carried the intention of good, like love or freedom or beauty or anything like that, it made these amazing crystals when it would freeze. But if you would speak words like hate, it would make these ugly crystals. It's amazing. So I say that to say, when people pray over their meal, it does serve 2 functions. I mean, number one, those words have intention. The gratitude that you're showing for what's on your plate, it has an impact. And then number 2, it makes us appreciate what we have, because sometimes we're just so out there and busy and doing so much, and maybe the TV's on in the background or whatever is going on, and we don't stop to kind of ponder how beautiful our food is and be truly thankful for it. So just a little spiritual word here on your food.